Welcome to Naija Anchor News. In today's news, an army drone strike accidentally razed and shattered a village in northwestern part of Kaduna, Nigeria, killing dozens of civilians celebrating a Muslim festival. Local authorities, the military, and residents disclosed on Monday. Quite often, the Nigerian armed forces rely on airstrikes to dismantle strongholds of bandit militias in the northwest and northeast part of the country, where jihadists have been waging a 14-year war. No details were provided by the army on the death toll of the bombardment that happened that Sunday in Tudumbiri village, Kaduna State, but residents alleged that dozens were killed and injured. The local officials reported fatalities as well. The local officials said they buried 85 people that were killed in the bomb attack, said resident Idris Dahiru, whose relatives were among the dead. Dozens were wounded and have been taken to Barau Diko Teaching Hospital in the state capital in Kaduna. This was disclosed by the State Security Commissioner Samuel Aruwan after a meeting with some army officials and community leaders. The attack left several citizens dead and many others injured. The governor of Kaduna State, Senator Uba Sani, has ordered immediate investigation into the Tudumbiri village tragic incident. Search and rescue operations in the area are still ongoing. The government has dispatched top government officials to the area to assess the situation, reach out to the families of the victims, and advise the government on immediate action measures to be taken to lessen the pains of the families of the victims. And advise the government on immediate action measures to be taken to lessen the pains of the families of the victims. Governor said he is determined to prevent a repeat of this strategy and reassure his people that their protection will be prioritized in the sustained fight against terrorists, bandits, and other criminal elements. He also appealed to the affected community and all citizens to keep calm and continue to support the security forces and the state government in their battle against terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, and other criminal elements in Kaduna State. The governor is in consultation with the security forces to ensure that such mistakes are avoided in future operations. On behalf of the government and people of Kaduna State, the governor wished to express his heartfelt sympathies to the families who lost their loved ones. May Allah in His mercy grant all of the victims Al-Jannah Firdausi and the families the fortitude to bear these losses. And now on international news. Israel-Hamaz war. Fear grips southern Gaza amid Israeli bombardment. Israel ramps up attack across Gaza Strip, including near hospitals and the southern besieged enclave where ground operation is intensifying. Israel's indiscriminate bombardment of Palestinian civilians in southern Gaza has reached new depths, Norwegian Refugee Council chief warns. The Palestinian Red Crescent says it lost contact with the teams after telecommunication services cut off in Gaza amid Israeli bombardment. At least 15,000 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza since October 7th. In Israel, the official death toll stands about 1,200. The latest from the occupied West Bank. Israel raids in the occupied West Bank have continued overnight and the morning. Here's a recap of the situation as shared by our colleagues on the ground. Palestinian killed in Khalidia. Mohammed Monsara, 25 years old, was killed by Israeli forces on a raid on the Qalandia refugee camp, north occupied East Jerusalem, earlier today. According to local sources, he was killed when Israeli forces blew up the door of his house as they attempt to arrest his brother. Raised in Jenin. Israeli forces raided Jenin again with around 50 armored vehicles and 4 bulldozers overnight. One Palestinian was wounded in the confrontation, according to witnesses. More Palestinians detained or wounded. At least 40 Palestinians were detained by Israeli forces in overnight raids across the occupied West Bank. Several people were wounded in raids on the Dahish refugee camp south of Bethlehem. More raids took place at the Askar refugee camp, Hebron, and near Ramallah. Please stay tuned as we bring you more happening concerning the Israeli and Hamas war. That is the news for now. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to get notifications whenever a video is uploaded.